There three books written by him. One is on time management, second one is anger management, and third one is stress management. Right? So I think these three are very much required for us in today's life. Without taking much of my time, I request Yugal Kishore to please start the session.
Honored and grateful to be with you all today. In fact, I'm blessed to be with you. I'm very grateful to NHRD leadership, especially Rifalji, the president, Ram Mamdiji, vice president, Ravi Dasriji, secretary, Vireshji, treasurer, and of course, administrative college team, and all of you. Thank you very much. We come once in a year, twice once in 2 years to be the homelands here and to be the brothers and sisters of India. Just to be one with you. So, before I start, I always have an invocation prayer. If you allow me, I'll offer it. It will create auspiciousness to you and, of course, to everyone. Om Jnanatimidasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chaksharon Militam Yena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Nadadishna Padantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shriyata Padakamalam Sri Guru Vaishnavam Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunatham Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Saganata Shivshakamituscha Namo Vishnu Padaya Vishnu Prishthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Kinamani Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvisesha Shunyavadi Paschatari Shatari Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Gaura Bhakta Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Mukam Karati Vachalam Pannam Langayate Girim Yatrapatam Shri Ramaparam Paramam Sri Chaitanya Shri. So, the book, The Art and Science of Self-Mastery, is 3 books: Stress Management, Anger Management, Time Management. As your humble servant, today I'm going to present you in my 50 minutes. I should spend my time on a solution. Stress is a physiological response to an imbalance in the mind. The physiological response. Something is not right. It is a state of dis-ease. I am not at ease. There is a problem. I am trying to balance it with my abilities, with my resources. But the result is more stress. That's why it's called dis-ease. So, okay, March is coming. I need to support it. I need to finish my project. I need to launch my project in the production. I need to supply the manpower. Things are not very lucrative. And as the time comes close and close to March, you become stressed out. Simple, ladies and gentlemen, simple point. When the demand is higher than the resources, the problem is big, and the resources I have are small. Problem is appealing Himalayas. I am very tiny, then you'll be stressed out. But if we can convert the problem into tiny and you make yourself Himalayas, believe me, that will become a positive stress. This session is that. One time, PRC, superintendent of the hospital, he said, science did not make rapid progress because mind is not a square or circular spiral. Mind is not a physical organ like liver or pancreas. For that reason, nobody knows about the mind. When the West, all the professors and the scientists are trying to find solution to the problem of stress, which is directly connected to the mind. Very interestingly, all the yoga shastras and Bhagavad Gita speaks a lot on this one topic, mind, that has ventured me, that made me write a book. Even I'm not an anti-PhD, but of course I live in America for more than 23 or 24 years now. So the resources are much less than the demand. And I'm stressed out. But interesting, the resources you have are much more than the demand. It creates positive stress. And you'll be happy. You will face it. We'll see that. You're getting married. I don't think it will be stressed out. It's a positive stress, right? You're being put to a child. So today I request everyone to please see this. I presented the session to Procter & Gamble Cincinnati headquarters 2014 actually, 2 years in a row. So we need stress. This is not a stress eradication program. It's a stress management program. So if you see that, can you help me show the pointer? So this is the performance curve. We need some stress, otherwise we'll become lazy. So when there is no stress, we'll be lame, we'll be inactive. So then we become lazy and lazy. That will cause many more diseases. So we need stress. Then actually, when there is healthy stress, we start putting our energy. And sometimes people ask, why? Because you're very talented. When you're very talented and you're getting a right job and you're getting right projects, things are happening in your way. Good, days are going very well. And actually, you're healthy. But today we are not going to talk about that. We're going to talk about then after some time what happens, after this point, you do very well. But the pressure keeps on mounting on you. But then you start putting the same abilities, you're providing the same resources. Then without your knowledge, what happens? It starts going down. Then the same pressure is there. Then you are putting same amount of effort, but without your knowledge, you are coming down, your performance comes down, and a burnout. So I want everyone to please say this. Very important thing. Now, the human performance curve. Up to one point, pressure is there, you'll do very well. But after that point, the pressure is still there. Boss is telling, do it, do it, do it. And then put 8 hours, you can translate to 10 hours, 10 hours, maybe 12 hours. But the pressure keeps on mounting on you. Then what happens? Exhaustion in this area, you'll be exhausted. Further, it will, you'll start picking up ill health. And here, breakdown, and your performance nosedives. Can you believe? Women are becoming bald. Every 10 minutes, one autistic child is born in America. One of the reasons is that both parents are stressed out. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a question for you. You are a performer, but one day you are blessed with an autistic child. Will you be happy? So, but you do not know the stress that has caused for the spouse and for both wife and husband is the reason for the autistic child. I drive regularly on 94 highway expressway in US. I see every 10 minutes, an autistic child is born in America. So sad. So, then what do we do? I want you to please pay attention. Usually, because there's not so much information available, people take shelter. Yeah. So, see, behavioral, physiological, emotional, cognitive. Now, when the stress comes, people open the refrigerator, keep on eating. Some people, they become alcoholic. Because I drink alcohol because I forget everything. Ladies and gentlemen, true for close. The next day, your alcohol consumption last night made you forget the problem. But today's morning, this alcohol will bring you to tamoguna, mode of ignorance, which impairs you to make very illogical, improper decisions. What is the thing? First of all, your ability to solve the problem has gone down. Second thing, unknowingly you're becoming victim to alcohol. There's an organization called Alcoholic Anonymous. Sad to say, so many people are joining nowadays, including doctors. Why? Unknowingly, I have taken shelter of this to solve that problem. Whether that problem is solved or not, I have become this problem is added. How many of you know Alcoholic Anonymous organization? It's not about it. So then what is the end result? End result is obesity and alcoholism, and physiologically, of course, heart rate goes up, high blood pressure, headaches, and hypertension, asthma, and emotional. Your children don't know anything what's happening downstairs. Spouse doesn't know anything, you come and you blow. And apart from that, not only you'll get into anxiety, depression, and you come here, sleeplessness. Many people have sleeplessness. There is a problem. Project medicine, the problem is so big in America. Project medicine is available across the country. In any shop, in 7-Eleven shops also, this medicine is available because people are that much stressed out. So, what is the end result? Decrease productivity, decrease employment, instability. Unstable. So, technologically developed world, there is a advertisement. You make money, you'll be happy. You buy Tesla, you'll be happy. You purchase a palatial mansion, you'll be happy. You may have these three, but there are 6 more things you need to address. Your child is not listening. Relationship problem with the spouse. You have a health issue. You have a stress problem. You have a depression problem. Your father is sick. When you have all these problems, you're sitting in a palatial mansion, will not solve the problem. Or your company is giving you a good package, will not solve the problem. So anyway, today I'm trying to explain to you different types of stressors. Physical ailments, relationships, progeny, finances, competition, dishonor, wickedness, aging, and death. I was actually so impressed. Even the scriptures from Yoga stress, they have emphasized a lot on this future problem 5,000 years ago. I have a question for all of you. One day, you're seeing your face, you're only 28 years, and you saw one white hair. So will you throw a party in the evening? Hey, I saw one white hair. Sign of maturity. I want to give a party. Doesn't it do that? What do you do? If you see 2, you do 2 times. If you see 3, you do 3 times. If you see 20, one day an old gentleman was going in a university, 70-year-old. 4 boys caught him. Sir, your hair is black though you're 17. So you got this quality from your father's side or mother's side? This having a black hair at the age of 70. The gentleman said, I didn't get this quality of black hair from my mother's side or father's side, but I got it from the rock side. So, what are the solutions? Science offers very temporary, very temporary. Maybe we can cheat somebody for some time. Most of the time, we cheat session. So there was actually a heroine, French heroine called Brigitte Bardot, and she was so beautiful and she was so famous. One day she was actually, combing her hair, getting ready to go on to sex. Then she saw one gray hair. She never thought she will become old. She became so depressed, being stressed out. She closed her doors because she thought she will never become old. Her hair stays black. She closed her doors for a few years. She was depressed. A person who is in the bodily consciousness, he or she will become stressed out at the sign of old age. And what is that? Physical elements. I gave this example. We did this session somewhere else. So doctor says, because I'm not looking good. Give your blood and get me go to the pathology lab and get me the report. I have a question for all of you. You go to office and say, I'm very happy. Why? Yesterday I gave my blood in the pathology lab and you'll be happy. You give your pathologist, you will give your blood and you'll come back Thursday morning, she will collect that report, you open it. First one is okay, second one is okay. Not last 3 you're able to understand. You go and present it to the doctor. Doctor says 9 or great. Last one you don't know. You are not happy that 9 things are great. You are sad that 10th one is going. So now to get more information, go and get an X-ray. There was actually a famous hero, Christopher Reeve.
Superman.
Superman.
He had an accident, broke his back.
Christopher Reeve, Superman. Like, from Hollywood. Here and there, so famous, getting so much money, so much of fanfare, so many ladies. And one day, it was actually, he was performing a stunt. And he fell down. In that process, fell down from the house. And from here, his vertebra was broken. And he was paralyzed from the neck from below the neck for the rest of the life. So depressed actually. So, and very important in relationships, America, not America, today, practically all over the world, every majority of the marriages are love marriages. India is a little exception, of course. America, everywhere is a love marriage. Means what? During courtship, I can't wait to see you. Just talk on the phone. When are the, tomorrow 6 o'clock, will come tomorrow and we'll meet. 1 week, 3 years after marriage, that time I can't wait to see you. 3 years after marriage, I don't want to see you. What happened? No, what happened? During that courtship, during that making the relationship, why you can't wait to see that person? 3 years later, why you don't want to see that person? The worst courts in any country, not just America, are family courts. Where such a great relationship one time, today we are leveling accusations, we are leveling allegations, and stressed out. And more than anything, okay, you have a good relationship with your spouse. Suddenly one day, your child is not doing well, he or she. How much of success you have in your career will not compensate the failure of your child. How many of you agree? That's a worry. Hey, I listen to my father very well, but will my child listen to me? So really stay focused without being influenced by this culture, this prevailing culture of technology. So 1984 CNN, I was giving this example. Rockefeller was the richest man at the time. And he said in CNN 1984, people think if you have money, you'll be happy. I'm the richest man, you're all thinking I'm happy forever. But yesterday I got information. My son was eaten by cannibals, object of his research. I'm telling you today, I can never be happy for the rest of my life. I'm so depressed, actually so stressed out. Because I want to focus on the solution, I'm just giving these examples. So I showed you external factors. These are the internal factors. Self-inflicted miseries, imagination, negative self-talk, self-pity, unhealthy comparisons, bad habits, and lamentation of the past and fear of future. I'll just give you an example. Should I do? So one day you come to office with all the smiles. Yesterday I purchased Toyota Camry. And your colleague says, yesterday I purchased Tesla. Ooh, being here. You're not happy that you have purchased a Toyota Camry. And we are miserable that my colleague has a better car than me. So yesterday I purchased an auto, I have a 4-bedroom home. Somebody says, I have the same auto, I have a 5-bedroom. Unhealthy comparisons. The Ryodan was not happy that he had 19 brothers, but Ryodan was miserable because one person, Bhima, was more powerful than him. And Arjun, at least he can he can compete with Bhima, but there is nobody who can even address the ability of Arjun. That's why when he saw Karna, I said, oh. So always compare. Ladies and gentlemen, you want to be happy, please do this. As a monk, I'm telling you. This comparison is triggering your enemy. Be danger. Please don't compare. Compare yourself. The topmost Olympians, do you know who they compare with? Themselves. 3 months ago, I was clocking 9.3 seconds in this 100 meters. Now I'm clocking 9.1. Good. So you compare yourself and improve your performance. Especially don't compare when envy. So very interestingly, Yoga Shastras explain this. I have taken it from Yoga Sutras actually. I purposefully remove the Sanskrit terms, but when I felt no, I should have presented them actually. Again, March, you need to present the deliverables. This is January. March 1st, you need to do that. So then what happens? Okay, your festival is coming up, Pongal festival is there. So let me go home, enjoy. We'll all go, or let me go to Uji Kodaikanal. With the family will go, but what is this? Prashutta. Normal. We're all enjoying, but in the back of the mind, 2.5 months time is still. No problem. You know? So you are playing with your children, you're going here and there, have a nice boat ride, and you come back January 26th, another holiday, enjoy. 20 people call, hey, how was the trip? Great. But in the back of the mind, 2 weeks I have not done anything. Now I have only February and March. But your mind says no problem. 2 months is still there, no problem. You know? So then what happens? Suddenly one day, February 7th comes. I have 7 weeks only. Then you shift to the stress becomes tanu, weak state. So it is visible here and there. February 7th came, you have not done anything in the office. How is the project going? Great. Are you working in law? Of course. You know. So if you really listen, if you take this 1 point home, I'll be really grateful to you. This area, you have to work on. That is where you have to stabilize your forces. Why? Situation is tense but under control. Situation is tense but under control. So, separated, only one day, March 1st comes. You have made very little progress. You know, that's called Vichina. Vichina means you are separated from the problem, but it is closed now. A person who is divorced, one day he goes and attend a function. There his divorced spouse comes. Strongly with another person, your enemy talking comfortably. Then but once you leave the place, you go home, the stress is gone. Because you're all overwhelmed with other things. Anyway, my point to you, this area, if you can step up your resources and address the problem, Yoga Sutra still will not have stress. I wrote a book on time management for this one reason actually. You know, otherwise what one day, March 1st comes, you are not ready yet, stress. So, but this screen is shown to you for only one thing, address, Vichina or Tanu. If you have a right time management, I'm honest with you, you'll be able to handle any day of problem. But more than that, I'm going to give you some more solutions to take home. No problem. Should I continue? So, now I gave you some examples, but now